the last few weeks, the development of coronavirus vaccines has gotten most of the attention. But what if you've been infected with COVID-19? What are your medication options? Let's verify. What drug treatments has the FDA approved for COVID-19? Our sources for this are the FDA and drug companies Eli Lilly and Regeneron. Since the pandemic began, the FDA has approved 3 drug treatments for people infected with coronavirus. According to the FDA, in October, the government approved the antiviral drug remdesivir as a treatment. Early studies suggest it may speed up recovery time in COVID-19 patients. In November, the FDA approved 2 more treatments. Drug companies Eli Lilly and Regeneron both created antibody cocktails. According to both companies, these treatments are to be used in mild or moderate cases of COVID-19 to prevent the virus from becoming severe. A spokesperson for the FDA says all of these treatments are still being studied for effectiveness in already hospitalized patients. Do you have something you'd like verified? Email us at verify@wusa9.com. A reminder, all of these treatments, like I said, were FDA approved through the emergency use authorization forms. Now that means that we're still going to be getting numbers on just how effective these are at treating coronavirus throughout the rest of the pandemic. And when we get that information, we're going to bring it to you with the Verify team. With your Verify, I'm Matt Gregory. Over to Howard with weather.